now we moving in two different directions, and if I don't speak up right now, I'm gonna be miserable.
If you thought Kirk's previous conflict with Jasmine was terrible, hold on a second. Today's tea is hotter than ever as we talk about controversy, betrayal, and a shocking secret that has the internet in a frenzy. Kirk Frost constantly finds himself in hot water, but this time it's not just him. Oh no, Mies just revealed something shocking about Kendra Robinson. Rashida might be done with Kirk forever, to put it bluntly. M's caption made it clear that he wasn't only provoking confrontation, as if that weren't enough. A moment seen on camera by Kirk Frost and Kendra Robinson caused some to doubt their alleged dedication. Until you hear this, we're talking about private meetings, leaked receipts, and a bombshell that might end two marriages at once. It all began when M decided to post some personal information on social media, and his followers were enamored with what he had to offer.
Let down my whole life. Right? I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship ruined.
Did you tell her that?
I told
her that, but did you really mean that?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mean it. I wanted to see if she take the exit.
Right.
Like if he giving me a sometimes
I would take it.
And sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it.
Yeah.
And if they take it, that's what they really want.
Before discussing the shocking news that is tearing up the love and hip-hop industry, let's take a moment to reflect. Kirk Frost has a lengthy past after all. Jasmine Washington came up and said that Kirk was the father of her child, Canon, as everyone is aware. Fans learned that Rashida was considerably more patient than anyone had anticipated during the DNA tests, denials, and back and forth. Kirk has been involved in many love and hip-hop scandals, and it seems that he now relishes the spotlight. With everyone transfixed to the TV, Kirk even had the gall to accuse Jasmine of lying before the truth was revealed. Rashida stood with him in spite of the lies, the scandal involving the hidden flat, and the many extramarital encounters, even though a marriage might have terminated for that reason alone. But just when everyone thought Kirk had finally learned his lesson, a controversy breaks out. This time, it involves not only his skulking behind Rashida's back, but also his friendship with Kendra Robinson. What's worse? Kendra is the wife of young Jock. Jock and Kendra are another love and hip-hop celebrity that has had their share of relationship issues because their marriage has always been tense. Fans weren't immediately convinced that Jock and Kendra were a good fit, and he has been candid about his misgivings. When he asked Kendra about her suggestive texts, for example, he was already worried that she wasn't telling the truth. His worst worries may be coming true now that Mies Harris has suddenly entered the scene and dropped a bombshell that nobody anticipated.
Hello, East Side.
Shout out to the Lower East Side. Shout out to
Listen, they're not talking to me. What you want? They're not talking to me. What you want me to say?
When Yandy Smith's husband, Mendeecees, decided to publish some of his receipts, he didn't hold back. When he posted a picture of Kendra and Kirk together, everyone held their pearls. Let's be honest, this was more than just a "hey, how are you" exchange. The internet went crazy as fans attempted to understand what was going on. Was Kendra really catching up to Kirk? Was there a misunderstanding here? Or does this demonstrate that Kirk and Kendra both cheated on their wives? What really made things stand out is M's caption, which should not be disregarded. He said, "You were busy pointing fingers at me. Guess who I caught red-handed?" As everyone is aware, Mendeecees has been a part of a number of love and hip-hop scandals, so his criticism is not always unfounded. However, when he speaks, people pay attention, and this time he was highlighting the hypocrisy of Kirk's past and Kendra's disagreement with Jock. Things are becoming worse at the moment. What Jock and Rashida will do in response to this is the true question.
All this provoking, that's what they want to do, man. It's whack.
See, bitches get threatened when they can't handle the truth. They want to start swinging.
Wait, hold on. Let them clear that out because I promise you.
Walk straight to
Now listen, I promise you, when one of these girls grab you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Guys, this is where it starts to get weird. Fans clutched their pearls after D posted a photo. Others were surprised by Kendra's body language and how she appeared to be totally focused on Kirk. This was more than just a courteous exchange. This was the last thing anyone expected given Kirk's previous adultery with Rashida. Kendra Robinson made sure to include the obvious message in his caption after posting the photo. "While you were busy blaming me, guess who I caught red-handed? It really was a shame." Supporters asked why he would single out Kendra for criticism when they had no history of drama. Many speculated that Mendeecees must have been holding on to this information for a while, waiting for the right moment to divulge it, as the internet began to piece it together. Others thought he was out for revenge for something that had happened to him. Let's analyze it immediately since it is a single statement that conveys a lot. Mendeecees was obviously pointing fingers and pointing out that the people who were criticizing him were flawed in the first place. But the most important question was, how did Rashida respond? Rashida has continuously stayed, despite Kirk's best efforts to publicly shame his wife. But this time, something was different. Shortly after M's photo went viral, Rashida posted an enigmatic comment on Instagram that put followers into full detective mode. Betrayal. That was all the fans needed as confirmation. It hurts the most when the person you trust the most betrays you. At once, fans flocked to the comments area, with some calling for Rashida to finally leave Kirk and others expressing shock. Although Rashida hasn't directly addressed the accusations of infidelity, that message alone made others wonder whether this is the last straw. If it is, how will Kirk react? Because it appears like he is unprepared for what is going to occur. The most common reaction was shock that after all these years, he was still out here being messy. But let's be honest. If she doesn't this time, Rashida won't ever go. How much rudeness can one woman take? Supporters began citing earlier interviews where Rashida talked about settling disputes and forgiving people. But how much does it cost? How much more can she tolerate this? I've been claiming all along that I don't know that girl, and I just got a drink. Following M's bombshell revelation, social media went into full meltdown mode. One commenter stated that rumors are things that people say that aren't true. Another individual stated, Kirk's mess has been tolerated by Rashida for longer than some of you have been alive. If she doesn't leave now, she won't ever leave. Another commenter said, Young Jock is lacking somewhere because he knew Kendra was shady. And is it really their fault? After years of accusations of adultery, fans witnessed Rashida support Kirk, and now it's happening again. People are so tired of it that they are practically pleading with her to go. Another well-known comment was, Kirk always made Rashida look stupid. At this point, she is deliberately ignoring the warning indications. Let's be honest. Kirk has acted irrationally during their marriage, including having multiple extramarital affairs and conceiving a secret child with Jasmine. Fans have witnessed him publicly degrade Rashida more times than they can count. Kendra Robinson is the subject of another alleged event that he is now allegedly involved in. On social media, several remarks were also made disparagingly regarding Kendra, because she is the one out here creeping. And let's not forget that Young Jock and Kendra have previously had marital problems. They've had trouble trusting one another, and Kendra has been accused of being overly controlling. With this latest drama playing out, fans are wondering if she is really as committed to Jock as she claims to be. However, people are frequently tired of strong women staying in toxic relationships. They're correct, too. As fans have been saying for years, Jock is now joining the ranks of those who think Rashida deserves more. No one hates to see others trapped in dishonest relationships. Will Rashida eventually go from Kirk for good? Right now, that is the key question. Since she might feel she's had enough at this point, let's face it. How many more chances can she give him before it's obvious that he won't change? What about Young Jock? He won't ignore these accusations, so if they are true, he will seek answers. Given how shaky their marriage is currently, this could be the last straw for them both. In addition, why did Mendeecees decide to air this specific soap opera at this time? That is the question. Was he simply saving this tea for the right time? Or is there more to this story than what we currently understand? One thing is certain, The deed is far from finished, and we'll be watching it all play out. Some believe he was simply being untidy, while others claim he was only being honest. What do you think? Was Mendeecees right to call attention to this problem, or did he only add gasoline to the fire? If you were Jock, how would you respond? Is there more to this narrative than we can currently comprehend? Click like and leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed.